So wakati watu wanaamua kwamba tumechoka na hii serikali na mulichagua wenyewe, alafu mnasema must go. That must be done according to the constitution.
Kenyans have been expressing their displeasure with the current government, chanting Ruto must go in various places. This is the first time the military boss is speaking on the matter. The sentiments comes just days before President William Ruto tours the Mount Kenya region, a region that has been termed to be cold for the president since the impeachment of his former deputy Rigathi Gachagua last year. The chief of the Defense Forces, Charles Kahiriri, says their mandate is to protect elected government. Kahiriri, for the first time, also responded to claims of the use of military during the Gen Z-led protest last year.
This issue of how politics goes and all that, by the way, the military, one of the core values is that we are apolitical. We don't support any political side. We defend the constitution and the government of the day, duly elected by the people.
Last week, Defense Cabinet Secretary Soipan Tuya said the KDF deployment order from June 2024 remains active, adding that there is ongoing court case on the matter.
If there is a problem, it will be the implementation and the people given the responsibility to implement the laws. But the laws as they are constitutional and they respond to a democratic thirst.
Without cohesion, there is no national security. We also need to repair our broken political landscape to create a resilient state and nation. As a nation, we must pivot on an uncompromising commitment to our democratic polity.
Kenya naona mtashia hii mpende msipende, lazima tuambie gava ukweli. Na ukiona nimenyoa kipara, ujue kuna mtu amekufa. So guys, kuna mavideo jana nilitumiwa video mbaya sana. Mapolisi wetu wa Kenya wanauawa, na si mmoja, na si wawili, na gava imenyamaza tu. Hata kutransport huyo mwenye amededi hapa ili wachukua kitu sijui kama wiki. Huyo mwenye wamezika juzi. Sasa saa hii tunachiki mapolisi wetu wanachomwa. Au magangster wanasema wanawa roast, wanakula na wanatupia maumbo some parts. Wanawanyang'anya ma uniform, wanacha mapolisi ndethe, wanachoma magari zao na gava imenyamaza. Honestly, for God's sake, what are we doing in Haiti? What is this interest that we have so much in Haiti? Na mapolisi wanauawa ni mayangis, ni mavijana. Si wazae, ni mavijana wametumwa huko hivyo wanaenda kuuawa bana. This is so sad. I don't know, the family might never see these bodies hata kuletewa tu mfupa. Jua wanachomwa bana. This is not right. I don't know why we should have our police officers in Haiti. I don't know the relationship between us and Haiti. There are many countries in between us and Haiti. Why are they not helping? In fact, Haiti has been invaded. That is internal struggles. We don't see Ugandan police officers here when we have our own problems, political problems, religious problems. We don't have them here. Why are we in Haiti? For the interests of America or what? And now our police officers are dying like flies. They are being roasted for meat. I don't know who makes decisions, but please, those police officers, they do have families. They do have a place that they are being depended upon. I know they signed up for this. They know what they signed up for this. But this is not our war. It is not even worth.
Nao mimi vitu zingine unikasirisha kabisa. Mimi ujaa moto kabisa. Like today I've seen ati military na NIS ati warning Kenyans against the Ruto must go chant. Sasa nashangaa. Surely, do you know how Kenyans are suffering? Unajua ile vitu wa Kenya wanapitia? Do you know Kenyans are depressed? Wengine wanakufa juu ya stress. They cannot even afford a meal. Yani, people are going through a lot. Saa zingine hadi najiuliza, are these people Kenyans? Wenye wanasema hivi. Mimi sijaisikia military yenye inaingililia siasa. Mimi sijawahi by the sikia. Na do you know even those men in uniform are suffering in silence? Ni vile hawezi ongea. We have friends, they are telling us tunaumia. Juzi wameondolewa nini ya chakula. They are suffering. Now, why should you tell Kenyans not to talk about... Maybe sometimes I get mad. Instead of you people using that intelligence to guide the president, mumwambie, use that, tafuta your intelligence, mwambieni president kwa nini Wakenya wanasema lazima aende. Waambie Wakenya ashaifanyi, waambie kuna mashida mingi sana, mwambie corruption imezidi hii Kenya. Tell them the reasons as to why people are saying Ruto must go. Lakini msituambie ati tusiseme Ruto must go. By the way, Ruto must go inasemwa na kila mtu. Even those in army hizo nini na kila NIS wanasema silently. Ni venye hawezi, hiyo ni kazi, ni venye wako kazi, wakomboka. Lakini watu wanaumia. People are suffering. Now mnasahau the CDF telling Kenyans not to say that must go for a government they elected. Why should you prevent Kenyans to express their frustration kwa hiyo government? Sisi ndio tunachagua na sisi ndio tunatoa. Kwa nini sasa tusi express our frustration with that government that we elected? That is like telling Kenyans to shut up and suffer in silence. Hapana. Remember the constitution, we the people. Sisi watu, we the people. Kwani freedom ya expression imeenda wapi? Imefika mahali hadi tunaambiwa ati no, Ruto must go will continue hadi ile siku ataenda. Sisi tutaisema na Ruto. Hiyo hata mfanye nini? Hapana, you must not limit our freedom of speech. Ati kutuambia ati why are we saying Ruto must go for a government? Yes, we are the one who elected it. Saizi natutesa. We must speak out. Hapana.
This is for entertainment purposes only. I'm speaking less, family, because the decisions have already been made spiritually. The decisions have already been made in the hearts of every Kenyan. The decision has already been made in where this country will go. And at this point, there's no stopping. There's no stopping what is already here. You see how Ati, NIS, and the army are worried about Nabi must go. And Ati, it's gaining momentum and all these things. We've already changed, family. As a people, as a nation, we're already in the new. So just grab your popcorn.
It's so unfortunate that the now Chief of Defense Forces, General Kahariri, is lecturing Kenyans on how they should express their rights and freedoms. He does not understand that the sovereignty of the country lies in the people. And even if the military is protecting the republic, the people of Kenya are supreme to the presidency, to the constitution. The people are supreme to every amendment, everything, every policy that is being passed. Even the government of the day cannot be supreme than the people of Kenya. And that's what he does not understand. And now he's now castigating and criticizing Kenyans for expressing their rights and freedoms, whereas just less than a fortnight ago, the opposition, I don't know whether it's the opposition leader or it's the co-president, Raila Odinga, is on record saying that the military wanted to overthrow the government. By Kenyans expressing their rights, or the military wanting to overthrow the government, which one is extra constitutional? Which is extra constitutional? They should reflect. And this fear-mongering initiative that they are taking will not work. It will not work in this Kenya. It will not work. This is something that they could try in Uganda or any other country, but Kenya, I don't know. It will not work. It simply cannot work.
Pia hapa wangwana wengine wakisema serikali ikifanya mambo mzuri pia tuseme. Hiyo ni uongo mtupu. Serikali ikifanya mambo mzuri watu wataona. Sisi tutasema ile baya wamefanya. Serikali yenyewe tie bidii ifanye mambo gani? Nzuri. Sasa unaweza simama uanze kusema ati barabara imejengwa. Si watu wataona. Kwani wamepitia wapi wakikuja? Kama barabara imejengwa, the Kenyan people are wise enough to know what has been done and what has not been done. Mambo yanafurahia wangwana. Tukiendelea hapo, nimesikia watu wakisema Muturi anafaa kufutwa kazi. I want to tell you that Justin Muturi is not a greenhorn in politics. Justin Muturi gave Kasongo and his cabal of thieves and a clean check. He expects to be either fired or impeached. It is something he knows it will happen. And let me tell you, wakati muna impeach Justin Muturi, you are giving him the much needed sympathy in Mount Kenya East. He will go and he will be welcomed by his own people. If he teams up with Rigathi Gachagua, the whole mountain shall be blocked from access from the government people led by Kaongo. Sasa hii maneno amepanga. Hii maneno tumepanga na tunasema Ruto must go and indeed he shall go. Tukiendelea hapo hapo. Nimesikia watu wakisema the people who supported this government are the ones crying the loudest. I want to tell you that there is a point of awakening in life. There are people who went to school and decided to do a certain course. In 2 or 3 years they realized this course is not taking me anywhere. They had to change their mind and do another course. Do you castigate them and say that you chose this course, you must finish it? No. Some of people have married people and in the middle of life they realize this is not the right person for me. They had to go back to the streets and look for another person. It is the same way the people who voted for William Ruto, who had expectations, and they are very right by changing mind and looking the other way. Watu ambao walipigia William Ruto na hawajanufaika na upresidency yao, mbona wewe unalalamika wakati wanatafuta kwingine? Wanasemekana eti huyu William Ruto aliletwa na bishops. These bishops are very right. The people who voted for William Ruto are not our enemies. They were exercising their democratic right the way I exercised mine by voting for Raila Amolo Odinga. And the problem is not with them. The problem is the person they voted in who has considerably incapable hands to do anything. Na nataka nimalize kwa kusema, if you are not here and you still have some iota of optimism that William Ruto will still miraculously do more than he has already done, then you are living in a world that does not exist. 20 seconds. Sahi hata William Ruto mwenyewe anashangaa akiona unamsupport. Anashangaa The president has done everything he is able to do. And actually I am not surprised by anything that is happening in the country right now. There is nothing the president has done that is out of his character. Everything that is happening, he's only being himself. So you people went and voted for somebody who had been tried for crimes against humanity in the biggest court in the world. Mbona mnashangaa abductions zikifanyika? Mnashangaa kwa nini? Na ule mtu mlipigia kura ni mtu wa kujipanga polepole, anasema mkimweka kwa an imaginary coffin atawaweka kwa real coffin.
Hapana, wacha ongee. Speaker, opposition ni gani? Fine. Opposition ni gani? Serikali ni gani?